Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? Um, I am coming on so that I can show you all um this past week or the week before last, not this week here, but last week. And then also I let you all know that I did switch out my planner to a um to my veg tan apricot in by Moterm. And then I also did a video right before this one to show you all the on the goes that I was in prior to switching them to what I am going to show you all now. Um, One thing that I did note is that my passport that I switched to was a 4 string, and the one that I switched from was a six string. So I didn't know that, and I hadn't accounted the extra booklets I had in for that. So I jump band them, and everything did fit. So this is my work notebook. I have several of these. I think I showed y'all these before. I got this from Ross, $2.99, and they were like 380 sheets or something like that, close to 400 sheets. Really cheap paper, but I use these. I put the year here that I'm using them in, and I just archive them as I complete them. Excuse me, y'all. There's a motorcycle right outside the window. But I archive them and I keep them for reference. So if I have to go back and look at something, I keep some tabs here if I need them. I'm missing my little one thing that I usually keep in here, and then I have papers in the back, and I just keep switch them out to another book when I'm through with the one that I'm using. Okay, I hope y'all cannot hear that music. I will try and talk a little bit louder because the person with the motorcycle has decided that they want to jam in the middle of the day. I want to go ahead and get this video out because I am on lunch. So let me get through. So this is my veg tan, y'all, and I still love this color. I guess I should have pulled out my Weeks apricot and looked at it against this one because I do believe that this one has patinaed a bit. I can't remember how many months I had it in rotation last, but I did have it in rotation for a while. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that, y'all. I went and got the veg tan one because I haven't put it up. I have them all stacked up on the guest bed so I can put it up. But I always thought that this one was a little bit darker than what I see on camera with videos, and then on the actual site itself. And maybe it wasn't, but I always felt like it was a little bit darker than others. And I'm going to go back and look at one of my old videos and see if I can tell. But I do feel like it was darker than others. It's still beautiful though, and it's still so soft. Lordy, it's soft. But this is my Moterm apricot. Yeah. And so you can definitely see that there is a difference in color. So it may have started out like this, but I truly do not believe it started out like this. I truly believe it started out very close to this color here, and then got a little bit darker. But this is the color that I was truly expecting, and I got something a little bit darker than what I was expecting. So, I mean, again, I still like the color, but I would have liked it to be as light as possible, close to natural as possible, so that I can see the patina on it. And I felt like I missed that with this planner. But we will see how this one goes when I start using it. And then also maybe it just maybe it patinas fast, and I don't know. I just feel like this one was darker. That's just it. I'm not gonna say that it was lighter, because I really feel like it was about this color. Okay, so this is all of my stuff moved into here. Got a lot of junk back here, some mask back there, and yes, y'all, I still do wear my mask. So be it. I wear it when I am out and it's a lot of people in a place, a confined place. I will put on my mask. Here, I never go through my pockets and stuff, but I have a card from Panera Bread, I think, yes, that I use for a washi cutter. I have some tabs here, and then here I have a thing of stickers that I haven't put up. They're supposed to go downstairs, and I just stuck them there. Some weather stickers, other stickers in here. I didn't even know this one was in here. And then my dot labels that I use in my monthly, and a little We Are Memory Keepers. It's like a photo little thing you can put in there. And in here I have some reinforcements and some labels. Mostly I have a couple of sheets of stickers, not many though, in here. And then back here, let me move this because I've got my address to be shared. But here I have some sticky notes here. I have some little what you call those, fortune cookie readings, fortune, I don't know, whatever the little tags you get out the fortune cookies. And then I have some sticky notes and look like index cards and stuff in here. And in here I have lots of different little not sticky notes, just little memo pad notes that I pulled out that I can pull out and use. I have some month label stickers back here, week label stickers, one of the two, week label stickers back here. And I have some mood stickers, emojis back here. And then in here, some more memo pad things, stickers, and then some extra inserts if I need them. And I think that's about it as far as my planner. I don't have a lot of decorations in my planner. I think they're lovely. I just never make the time to actually decorate. So you might see something stuck here and there, but for the most part, I don't have decorations in my planner. If it's not a functional sticker or some washi on the page, then yeah, it's probably not too much decoration in there. Okay, and I said I was going to go through the whole month. So I think that's what I will do, because I did not go through the month of October at all. I may have went through 1 week, but I don't think so. So we're going to start right here. This is September the 30th. I'm not going to do that one because we've done that one in the September monthly. So we're going to start right here. In our Sunday, I took my blood pressure here. Me and my husband, my hubs cooks breakfast for us, sent invite for, it must have been the sip and see that we had. We washed dishes, and our sip and see was not a baby shower, or not for a baby. The sip and see was for me and my auntie, my cousins, and my sister to come together. And what we did was look through my mother's albums that she had, family albums, and we started going through writing down who people were and stuff like that. If we didn't know who they were, you know, my auntie would be able to tell us, so we wrote those down and stuff. We only got through one and a piece of an album, so we'll have to have several more of them. But we had a brunch, and then we had, you know, mimosas and stuff like that. And we went through the albums and stuff, and we actually wore our shirts that we had made for my mom. So yeah, I washed dishes. I put loved a couple of issues with mom, so we must have talked about it and laughed about it. Third quarter dailies was filmed later on that day. I talked to my sissy, and then my hubs worked on the car. We had some, and I washed, and then I made chicken spaghetti that night for dinner, and then I paid a credit card bill. So on this day, I had Mickey D's coffee, and then I had a breakfast jack from Jack in the Box. I really don't like Mickey D's breakfast too much. I will eat it if I have to, but if I can get something else, I'll do that. I did some planning time right there. Sent out an RDC interview, email to a physician, and then I needed to check my Wells Fargo balance. I don't know if I checked it or not. It's not checked off, so I guess I didn't. My husband mowed the lawn, and then I had an RDC interview here. This one I sent out the invite. Paid the water bill, or was supposed to. It looks like I migrated it. I was supposed to pay the AT&T bill. I migrated that. My husband worked here. This was his part-time job that he was doing clinical hours, that he needed to get all of his clinical hours. And by the way, y'all, he is full nurse now. His provisional license has been lifted because he has completed all of his hours. This was the day he completed all of his hours here. Chicken spaghetti for lunch, so leftovers. We had a data capture meeting, RDC interview here as well. Then we had a manager's powwow, interview debriefs here. Bagel and turkey bacon for a snack or something, I guess, since I had chicken spaghetti for lunch. And then I filmed the monthly review, and my babe went to the grocers and he purchased the breakfast right here. And then I had chicken spaghetti again for dinner. Student loan I did not pay. I have paid it since then, so I need to see how much I paid and go in and put that in. Here, trash out. I made a note that my husband finished his clinical hours. We had some rain here. We had done some Kappa trainings. I was supposed to do a 15-minute declutter, and I have a check by that, so it looks like I did actually accomplish that. We had a data analytics meeting. We did not have a quality meeting that morning, which we usually have before the data analytics meeting. That's my Wells Fargo checking account balance, bills that I had to pay here, and I checked them all off, so it looks like I did. I cleaned the tops and toilets on this day, did some dishes. My husband's last day of the 500 hours, which I think I put, yes, finished clinical hours here. And then we had a monitor nomenclature meeting, we had a data QC meeting, we had a Kappa review, and oh, my frother and lounge pants came in from Amazon. I'm writing that because I didn't know what that was. Okay. Then here we had some rain. We had data entry on 0193 Kappa trainings. Complete the Kappa trainings, and then I called my auntie, and then we had a meeting, paid a bill, Kappa review here. Um, my husband fixed the front end instructor, or he completed it because he was doing it here as well. He submitted his Texas BON paperwork to the Texas board for completing his hours. Note, journaling, micro journaling, traveler's notebook, plus my clip came in from Amazon. Oh, I ordered a traveler's notebook and clips. So my clips I ordered from Amazon, they were these. They were $10. They're usually around $20, and I ordered 2 of them because they were $10. So I have one of them in service. I don't know where it's at, and this one is still in the box. So yeah, I was happy about that because I've been wanting them for ever since I saw them, which has been some years, and I just refused to pay $20 for a clip. They do have some Penco clips that I want to check out that you can get from JetPens, but I still wanted one of these, so I was happy to get them. Then we had some heavy rain, which I indicated it was rain on that day. I just said what type it was. Here, rain again. I sent a training email. I emailed someone that I needed to follow up with at work. I sent out some training, sent out another email on training. Trash day, eggs and kimchi, and some summer sausage. So the kimchi that I had, I got it from Trader Joe's. I did not like it at all. It is a kimchi that I actually like from Sprouts and from Kroger. They're really good. This one sucks. It's still in my refrigerator now. I need to get rid of it. We had a timeline meeting, Bighorn, for lunch, which is a barbecue place. Prio monitor finding meeting, a Kappa submission, and then I put a note that my son did the dishes, and I did that because he did it without me asking him, so I'm very proud. We had dang, I had chicken spaghetti again, y'all. I was chicken spaghettied out. Heavy rain, and then I put down that I needed to buy deodorant and panty liners, which I haven't done any of those yet. Data meeting, and then establish some training and due dates, a checklist, and then also establish trials that trial due dates. I don't know what that means, but okay. Here, put a little sticker that says Mom Life, and yes, y'all, I am I'm not an empty nester because both of my children are still in the house, but they are grown. But I still do so much of the things that I did when I was well, I'm still a mom, but when I had small children, I still do so many things of that, you know, like washing and doing the dishes and all of that. That's still mom life to me. So yeah, so I use the Mom Life stickers. I like them. If I help my children with something with college and stuff like that, that's mom life to me. So yeah, anyway, data analytics, and we had a long meeting on that day. Looks like I paid my Chase Amazon, and then my husband went and purchased some tires and did an alignment after he finished the car here on this day. It was somebody's birthday, my sister-in-law's birthday, and then, no, this was my best friend's birthday. This was my sister-in-law's birthday. We were supposed to have a meeting here, but it was canceled, and then I did end up putting another meeting, or it looks like I had one back-to-back there, data management meeting and a genetics CE training. which I had one this week, the next week, and the next week. It was a three-parter, but I missed the third one, and I hate that because it was actually a really good series. It was in the 70s here, so this was a beautiful day. It was my sister-in-law's birthday, and we actually went to brunch, or a late lunch, early dinner, and then we went, oh no, this was the only thing we done. That was in September. And then after that was at 4 o'clock where we met for that, and then we dispersed and went on about our way. My friend from Dallas, oh lordy, y'all. Okay, maybe the motorcycle is gonna leave. They're back, so we'll wait and see if they're going to leave. But then I hope y'all can hear me. We went to, it was called Friends. It was okay. Not something that I think will go back and revisit. The next day I cleaned downstairs, and then I went to a cousin. She came in from San Diego. I haven't seen her in over 20 years, so we went and met her for lunch at Saltgrass in the Woodlands, and that was at 1 p.m. And then I came home, and that was it for the day for me. Here, I don't know why I didn't write anything down. I didn't. We did have a meeting here. I seen somebody say pause, pray, pivot, and I like that, so I wrote it down. I was supposed to cook, and I have a little line through it. I don't know if y'all can see the little line through the stove, so that means I did not do that. I contacted a physician. I submitted a build. I submitted another build, and then I had Amazon order arrived. Division of Cancer grand rounds were here. Had an email out to a doctor, a data quality meeting, data analytics meeting, grand rounds nursing meeting here, data QC meeting, RDC tips and DMO meeting, our task force, and then Amazon Prime Day. And I didn't know that. I actually seen somebody say some things that they had ordered and on YouTube, and I went in and ordered, and I didn't realize it was Prime Day until then. I had a delivery of the Jinhao 9019 done, and then I had my Create with Pen order came in as well, and it was the little passport size in the black, I believe, because I didn't have any black ones. Here are sticky notes of some sort. I'm not sure what they are. Let's see. But it was rain again. Dictatic lecture done. We went to Shipley's that morning. 0860. That's a database build. Interview set up. Called RDC candidate. No interview. GI MOTHNM logistics meeting. I had stir fry with turkey. Then we had a capital review and submission planning. I paid a bill, but it was after the cutoff time, so it ended up being late. And then laundry times 2, 2 loads. Had a PI meeting, had a data review meeting, Amazon Prime Day, asked on site. We had an employee come on site for some things that and we mandated the on site because they weren't getting done. And then I had a delivery from Amazon in. Okay, then here had Jack in the Box and coffee, faculty dictatic lecture, timeline, Neostar meeting, interview, groceries, dusted downstairs, had tuna sandwiches for dinner. I took the supplies down to get ready for the sip and see, and then I wrote out a grocery list so that I could go to the grocery store. I cleaned the refrigerator out because the next day was trash day, and then these are some to-dos that I had. Here we had a Radiance presentation at 8 o'clock that morning, a data analytics meeting, scheduled an interview, and then also scheduled my ultrasound, OCN certification, review book down from the attic. I need to take it down. I went to Sam's and it was $248. CE on genomics, so that was my second one. We had a data management meeting there. I cleaned plus washed the dishes. I did not do my nails. And then bills paid, Williams-Sonoma Lane Bryant. And then this was my uncle who died when I was 2, his birthday. Paid the mortgage, I guess, here. Yep, paid the mortgage, and we had the sip and see here. And that's just a note about it. Looks like I washed 2 loads of clothes, and I took down my hair, and then I saw that I had planted some potatoes, and the plant actually came up. Planned next week, it was a lazy day all day. I did cook some greens, kale greens, and then this is a note about my son. Starbucks here. My husband cooked breakfast, some to-dos, lights due, Kappa trainings. My husband mowed the yard, all things management. We had chicken enchiladas for dinner, and then I washed and dried my darks, and then we had, my Barbie Ollie clips came in, as well as my planner Monkey Co. Freely noted notebooks. Oatmeal and toast and sausage for a breakfast. Quality meeting. Scheduled the ultrasound. Send 08612. Doctor. Finished trainings. Finalized the Kappa document. List for Celia to put into QMS. Some blood pressure readings. We watched a movie, me and my husband, called Burial, and then paid Sam's bill. Made a note that COVID numbers were high. We had Texas Roadhouse for dinner. I worked on 2016-0861 spreadsheets. Met with Tammy on training docs. Here, coffee, Mickey D's coffee. Interviewed a CRPC position, so different position. Some to-dos here. Finalized a Kappa document, put in PTO. Phone went dead today. And I couldn't find it for an hour or something, because it went dead, so I couldn't call it to hear where it was. Bighorn, wash dishes, and then Happy China for dinner. Some bills that I needed to pay. Steak Alfredo and mixed vegetables for dinner. Wash dishes. I packed for a trip because we went to Dallas this weekend on the 20th, 20th. We left out. Issued my CPR. Issue with my CPR, which I got that straightened out on Monday when I returned back from Dallas. Finalized the Kappa document, switch out binder, personal size. I didn't do that until today. And then some to-dos, meetings, ribs and sushi for lunch. Yeah, it's a strange combination. Coffee and a breakfast on a bun, and it was a sunny day. So, yeah. I don't think I ended up packing this day. I think I ended up just throwing stuff in the bag on this day because I worked late trying to get everything done because I was going to be off this day. So I was off this day, but I ended up getting up that morning and calling and trying to see what was going on with my CPR information. So they didn't have me logged in, so they didn't count me, which is why I didn't never get my card. So I had to show them proof that I did take the module. So after that, they let me come in and do the checkoff. So I did the checkoff, and I was able to turn my I did my checkoff on Monday, which I was off on this day too, but I ended up having to go into work to do my checkoff. But anyway, we went to Dallas on this day, and yeah, little note here, bank run, which I didn't do. I ended up stopping at the ATM there in Dallas. I paid a Kohl's bill. Yep, that's it for that. We went to brunch that next morning, me and the girls, and the other two, they came down on this day, and they made it there right before we actually went to a festival down there. And then that night we went to Bolero. I need to write in the festival here. Okay, I'm alright. I need to write that in. I might have been looking for a sticker or something for it, but we went bowling that night. And then this is just a little cap of the day. And then this morning, she got up and she cooked breakfast for us. And then we headed back, and I just made a little note that we had a good trip back. And yeah, that was it for the weekend. Jack in the Box, Coke Zero, and jalapeno peppers for breakfast. Yes, I did. I had a half a day this day, and I changed it to a half a day because I ended up having to go in for CPR here. I got up and I scheduled some meetings that needed to be scheduled. I responded to a doctor, did the crop numbers, egg, rice, and turkey bacon for lunch, and then I went in for, that was CPR, and then I came back home, had this, and then I went to my ultrasound at 3 p.m. and then I had Luby's fish, spinach, and yams for dinner, and then Amazon delivery, and I unpacked my planner bag that I took to here with me. The next day, Starbucks, took the trash out, quality meeting, data analytics meeting, had Whataburger for breakfast, had Chick-fil-A for lunch/dinner because I had it late. I see, started a Netflix show called Elite, and then I had severe pain here on Tuesday, and I did have it here as well, but it was not as bad as here. I don't know what that was about. Pick up in the guest room, and then I had an Amazon delivery in, and it was very windy out that day, and I worked on this. Then I had a State of the Institution meeting this morning. The president of the institution presented. Looked for new cards. I think my husband had misplaced his wallet, so we ended up canceling some of the cards, and then we found the wallet, which I knew that was going to happen. We had ICT timeline meeting, Panera Bread, timeline debrief, capital review, training, workflow resolution meeting. Had Arabella for lunch or dinner, and then I had stomach pain again through the night, and it started. I started clearing my desk here at home. Did I go to work this day? I don't think I was on site this day. I think it was at home, what I'm talking about. And then we did SOP writing. I created a training plan for the quality unit. I started creating. I haven't finished. And then folded a few clothes, and then a little note about my husband. Then today, because this weekend was when we went for a celebration of her birthday, and then this was her actual birthday here. Meetings. I had nausea this day. Amazon delivery came in. I had some flutters. I had leftover chicken and rice. And I contacted for the sleep study. I have the number here. So yeah, I need to actually reach out and do that because I didn't schedule it. So that's it. I had a half a soup and sandwich for lunch. Then here, I went and got my flu shot. I had a CE training, some to-dos that I needed to do. I had coffee. Me and my husband, this is Friday night at 12 o'clock at night. Both of us wanted coffee, and we got up and we went to McDonald's and got coffee. It was so cute. I loved it. I had a very busy day on this day, I noted, and then I did some planning time. And then I needed to take some measurements of our city home rooms because we were supposed to go to Cold Spring this day, but we ended up not going. So we still need to take those measurements again because we keep taking them, but we don't never put them down in a place where we will have them. We put them on some kind of scratch paper and throw it away. I slept in. We ended up going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning this day. So we slept in. We got up about 9 o'clock. We did not go to the country. My Dune and Caramel mow terms came in. My husband mowed the yard. We did not do the house build planning. I cleaned the bedroom, Chick-fil-A, and then as I was cleaning the bedroom, I watched a couple of Christmas movies, which I'm behind, y'all, because usually I watch Christmas movies from all the way from October all the way up until Christmas, after Christmas, and sometimes I will start like in July, and I haven't this year. My Jennifer's Journal motor cover also came in, and then I binged Elite a little bit on that day. Delivery. Well, that's the Jennifer's Journal. Slept in on this day. I did stay up late this night, but not as late as the prior night. I have not set up November monthlies or my goals. I actually was planning on doing that with you all, so I may do one with you all still. It's the third now, though, so I'm getting behind. And then scheduled another sip and see. I need to do that. I haven't done that yet. And had Wingstop, and then I watched Elite again. I filmed the new covers, and then I did the master bedroom again. I decluttered and dusted. And the 30th, we had Mickey D's for coffee. I had a one-on-one. It was cold out, or I was cold all day. It was in the 40s, and it did rain, and it was cold outside. I did not do SOP writing on this day. I adjusted my PTO for November, which I haven't done that, so I need to do that. And that is this week, y'all. Contact time on employee new orientation. And then I had a meeting here. I had a soup and half a sandwich here. I had a one-on-one with my manager. Pancakes and wings for dinner. And trash night. That's it for that. Then I had trash day, quality meeting, unit staff meeting, data analytics meeting, capital response and submission meeting, lunch, data QC meeting, monitor nomenclature, and guidelines meeting. And then I helped Kedrick on some data that needed to be pulled from one of his trials. Both of us are in research, and he works in the other department from me. I had China for dinner, and then I don't know if I even did these or not because I didn't check them off, but I wrote them for every day, which was track the things in 15-minute clean. I don't know which days I did it, which days I didn't. Had a horrible diet on this day. Reach out to Nancy. I did not do that. Division roles of responsibilities. Just a note for me that I made. And that was it. And then, oh, that's it. And then this is the first. So that is it, y'all. That is my flip of the month. I am going to come back on and I'm going to do a monthly plan with me. I have not done it yet. I'm glad that I'm back in this planner. I do like it. I got the wide so that I could close it, but I'm actually okay with not closing my planners. It's fine. So that's it, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I don't know if I showed y'all, but this is my chestnut Moterm that I've moved into Passport Companion. So these are my passport inserts, and I showed you all I showed y'all what I was in previously on a previous video. So that's it. And then I have my pocket Moterm that I moved into. And yeah, so these are the 3 things I've been working in today, or working with today. That is it, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.